Midnight music mix.
We grow up thinking that music is just something that we like when we're little kids, and we feel like it's entertainment. But as we develop a life in music, we realize that it's much more than that. And, it's something that exists as a human impulse. Um, Music is an art, right? Which is a need to give birth to something that doesn't exist yet. Um, is an impulse inside of us. It's a craft. Just like a good cabinet maker or a good builder knows how to dovetail and put things together and how things how things belong. It's a lifetime pursuit in that regard. And as you know, it's also a science. Music is a language that has properties in the physical world and physical properties. And so, actually, in a sense, as part of the natural world where it exists, it was already there for us to discover. And I think that's why, no matter throughout history, whatever culture you encounter, they've all discovered music. Um, so we discover it inside of us, but we also discover it just as part of nature. Well, I think creation, I mean, in order to create, creativity, like almost all good things in life, is born of a quiet mind. You have to have your mind in that space to channel and to receive, um, and a life in search of creation, you know, constantly involves making a space for that to happen, constantly negotiating the world in such a way that we want to get back to what we feel our impulsive purpose is. Um, and so we deal with all this input every day as creatives. Some of the stuff, that we can use and we can process and helps us to spit it out the other end in some sort of impulsive or beautiful form, and other stuff that gets in the way, and we have to clear out the weeds, and we got to get to where we need to be. Um, and as creatives, we're always trying to make that happen. I think that seeking a quiet mind in this world um, is often a challenge, particularly with communications, accessibility, and technology. Those are all double-edged swords. They open up a lot of doors for us, but they also um, can certainly get in the way and clutter things. We find with our students that it takes an act of will for them to put down their phones and stop multitasking, because their generation has always been admired for being able to multitask, but creativity is not suitable for multitasking. Creativity is, you got to focus and you got to be in that moment.
Midnight music mix.